Alright, so probably won't be doing a lot of reading tonight. Welcome to the game anyway. Sorry, getting a little bit of a cold, so don't want to strain my voice too much since I do have to work on Monday. But I'll give you all time to read it. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday night, doing what y'all do, whatever it be that y'all do. Thank you for joining and all that good stuff. And away we go. Apparently I have a mission here. What's going on? Oh yeah. This is the central control armor, I believe. Did I just glitch into the armory? It shocked me into the... Okay. Can I open it from this side? I am locked, and I glitched into the armory. So let's see what happens. I got all this stuff. Can I teleport out of here? I mean, technically I'm in here. Also said there was supposed to be some sort of hatch to get, I guess just to get into the main room. But now that I glitched into here, I am pretty stuck. So that's okay. So that's fucked up. Alright, so number 4 is grayed out already. There were 2 stifling. Well. I'm fine. So this should be the... Oh. Okay. So it's number 3. Hold on. Here we go. We'll figure this out. We'll figure it out together, fellas. Fuck you. Number 3, of course. Measure present on the flagship of the cipher and prevents unauthorized deck access. There. Damn, so save's coming. Alright. What's up, Joshua? Everything was wrong.
This unit advises healing yourself now. Seek treatment for bodily trauma soon.
Pro tip, unless you find all the answers to those questions around where all those locations I just went to, the answers will not show up on the terminal for you. So there's that. First side quest completed. There you go. Can't complete that one because I pissed those people off. Well, I mean, am I? Hold on. Should be neutral with them now. Gotta look for those lightning rod places.
Check enemy light. Just turned.
Currently unavailable.
I'll admit, the coup caught me on the back foot. Always figured the console for a power snatcher, but I'd never put bits down on him betraying the Sovereign. They seem so tight-knit. Just think about all those posters of the pair of them that'll have to change now. A real crying shame.
You're enjoying this.
Rejoicing over a tyrant squabble? Never. The Sovereign's misfortune is our gain, as far as I'm concerned. The console might be projecting strength, but by my reckon, Protectorate's more unstable now than ever before. When I first got assigned to your team, I was beside... I've come to respect you, Commander. Not just as a leader, but as a, well, as a friend, too. Sometimes I think about what would have happened if Debris never brought down that satellite. If I hadn't found you in time. Guess that's one thing we have to thank the Protectorate for. Their escape pods are built to last. I'm glad to hear it. Would have had some real grease on my face if you didn't. It was just me and Val for so long. I kind of forgot what it was like having someone else I could rely on. It's been real nice having you at my side. Not to get too maudlin, but I'm used to losing the people who mean the most to me. I just want you to know I'm not gonna let that happen this time. Might have been a questionable decade in there, but yeah, more or less. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. This can be a thankless job sometimes. Didn't want you going a day longer without knowing how much you mean to me. And out to Val, too. Oh yeah? What's needling you? Like most colonies. Good people being ground down from above. A lot of fancy talk from suits about streamlining and quarterly earnings while them on the line barely scrape by. Triangulum's known for churning out freighters, and shipbuilding ain't exactly known for being clean, safe work neither. Especially when corners get cut. Can't remember a time I didn't end the day all banged up, filthy, and smelling like I just crawled out of an exhaust port.
Ew. I know what that's like. Spent a fair amount of time on ships myself.
You never forget your first time manually flushing a propulsion tank, do you? Funny thing was, I wasn't even an engineer back then. But I wanted to learn, so I paid attention. Too good of attention, as it turned out.
The plot thickens.
I was working late one evening and overheard something I shouldn't have. Some bigwigs exchanging inside information that would have cost the corporation a pretty bit. A day later, I was being accused of corporate espionage. Didn't want to bring any heat down on anyone else, so I went on the run before the first jackboot showed up at my door. Not as worried as I was about what would happen if I was caught. Probably they would have spaced me and called it a day. I was on the run for, I don't even know how long. The days sort of bled into one another. I started losing hope with things ever changing for the better. Then, the Earth Directorate showed up. They liberated Triangulum, pulling me and the rest of the colony out from under the corporate boot. Joining up after that just made sense.
Tell me how you do that trick. There's something else I want to talk about. I want to hear more about your family. Thanks for sharing your story. Let's talk about it. Nah, let's hear about it.
My folks shuffled off the motor coil when I was little.
Oh,
Assembly line accident.
sorry to hear that, though.
Got passed between some distant relations for a few years. They tried their best. Weren't cruel or nothing, but life on Triangulum was tough. And they had their own families to worry about, you know? I didn't like feeling like I was adding to their burden, so I struck out on my own just as soon as I could. And well, you know how that turned out.
Do you ever miss them?
Yeah. Thoughts crossed my mind over the years, especially when it was just me and Val. I wish I spent more time with her when I had the chance. No point missing something you're never getting back, though.
We won't be stuck in Arcadia forever. Maybe you can go visit them one day.
That's either hope or foolishness, Commander, and I can't tell which. Even if we survive the rift, 10 years is a long time to be gone. No word. They probably figure I'm dead. Void it all. Now you got me thinking about it. How about this? We ever make it out of this system, I'll take you back to Triangulum and make the introductions myself. Deal?
Why, I ain't marrying you? Deal.
Oh, yeah. They're gonna get a real charge out of you.
Tell me how you first met
She was one of the
DeVries.
forward agents who went ahead to assess just how bad Triangulum had gotten. We met while I was in hiding, and I helped her learn the lay of the land, as it were. She was no nonsense. I thought her one of the smartest people I'd ever met. And while she could also be cutting, I felt like I only caught her edge when I deserved it. I liked her. And for some reason, she seemed to take a shine to me. But she wasn't around long. By the time I officially joined up, she'd already moved on to the next mission.
Is that the last time you saw her before
Sure was.
Horizon?
Kept hoping I might run into her during training. But now I know she was busy turning her coat here in Arcadia.
Something else I want
We
to
got
talk
time.
about. No, but there is. You goddamn son.
Running with you reminds me of my old days with Zed.
Good, great.
The good times, anyway.
I just want to tinker with my
Always
field.
happy to tool around for a bit.
Thank you.
What did you have in mind?
Mods, actually.
considered that submitting ourselves voluntarily is proof enough that we don't require it, and would in fact waste resources that could be better spent on other subjects. Need I remind you that we are at war? All loyal subjects must be willing to sacrifice their own betterment. On behalf of the greater good. I believe this is one of those instances.
All subjects prosper under the guidance
Eyes
of
up.
the beneficent
Hostiles.
ruler, the sovereign.
Outsider?
Greetings. Could you help us settle a matter? We've set out for mental refreshment, but upon reflection, the resources needed for it are a luxury we should forego due to the war.
If you're doubting that you need refreshment, I can request a specialized third-person observation for you just to make sure. Those professional observers are quite thorough.
Are you kidding me? You want them to poke around your brain with a scrub brush? Sounds very relaxing. You're not having to think hard and just letting someone else guide you. Number one.
When framed in that way, it does sound rather resource-intensive. I'll just hold off for now. As a loyal subject, I'll get it done if necessary, but I can't say I need it quite yet. Yes, I've made up my mind. I'll hold off for now and go another time. Obviously, the treatment and effort would be wasted on a loyal subject such as myself.
Of course.
Thank you, stranger.
Anytime.
Stay true, outsider.
Absolutely. I stay true all the time. What you got in here?
Every part is a whole. Every subject ensures a glorious bounty for all.
I mean, I did just say. Excuse me, sir. Can you borrow a pickle? Oh.
Standing
Please,
by
Jerry.
with life support.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
I refuse.
My bad. Alright, let's not kill them. Let's say we did. But I do want that spread lucky foot, so I might try to steal it. I'm detected, but by who?
Danger. Stranger ahead.
Another happening here, buddy.
State of affairs.
Enthusiasm.
Oh, you see? I'm not even sure if I should be beating these guys up. It's already too late. I mean, the Protectorate aren't even on my list here, so... Alright. Cannon fodder. Guess what, buddy? You get to taste this. Next. Wait, was he dead? Yeah, he did. Oh, nobody even noticed. Y'all didn't see nothing.
Hey now.
Hi, bud. Oh, where you going?
Edging forward.
Emergency brake.
What's up, dude?
Ready to waste.
Oh, you Y'all be okay. Don't worry about it. I didn't smash your skulls in. And to be fair, I could have. Yeah, me too. Today it occurred to me that I am especially grateful for the tiny role I play in our glorious sovereign's plan and the inspiration it brings me. Each day I take the position of this post, blah blah blah, and yet every day the numbers needing healing increase, and I fear that the war is a bit down every blah blah blah, but no room, blah blah blah. Okay. Sounds great. Bunch of blah blah blah. Alright. Cool. Surprise! That was very shocking. Check this one out, babe. He's doing the... Well, he's not doing anything anymore. He was doing the backstroke on the sand. He was stroking it. What's up, Mr. Wapo? Wapo! Oh, hey. Alakazam.
Maintaining your stamina.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Will, you better be behaving over there. What else is she? You want? You want like that? You like some of this and some of that? Yeah. Oh, hello. All right. Every little thing going to be all right. Look at that. Oh, hey, that's not fair. That's cheating. Alright. Rift anomaly, yes, I've noticed, thank you. So we have to, like what, skirt it over here, skirt, skirt. Alright, chill out. Oh shit. There's another one, B. Thank you, homie. The door is barred shut. That's so awesome. Okay. Great. I'll show you what I'm supposed to do with that. The door is barred shut. Tower 2, ha ha ha. Okay. So, puzzles abound. Don't go playing in the rift, dumbass. Right. Now. What the? Okay, well that was a good idea until it didn't land. I think I got the gist though. Aha! Alright, now, if I have to do this in like some sort of time thing, I'll be screwed. But... Geronimo! Amen, boss. Call the cranes. Oh, take it up. Oh, yeah, yes, very nice. Recalibrate lighting towers. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I found one of these bastards. You need close. Seriously, nobody likes it. Okay, gotta go. Neato. Alright. Figured out. Now let's see. Which way should I head from here? Oh yeah, we're gonna head this way. This was just a lucky find. Onwards and upwards, dear soldiers. Onwards and upwards.
Feels good to be back in the saddle, don't it, Val? Kind of reminds me of our days in Nix's orbit, dodging protectorate patrols. You remember that?
Error. Memory not found. Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies. Standing by with life support.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say... Hey! Got a distraction for you. On that.
Confrontational state.
Ooh, I didn't die. Okay.
Subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, fashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
The console provides, the system abides.
A right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
A right shifty-looking individual.
Say about my mama?
Killing my weapon.
Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to kill an innocent person. That was a mistake. Okay. That was an accident.
By Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Seems like
Hey, what's up, boy? See if we can't mentally refresh a few people around here.
Sustain the system. Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not. You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Yeah.
Come in, come right in, and be refreshed.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it.
A memo from Head Refresher Golden Mates notes that subjects are to be administered doses of Repriortin through multiple means each day. Details follow regarding the means that should be provided and how the enhanced suggestibility it provides makes it an essential part of the mental refreshment process. It boosts retention of Protectorate propaganda.
Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of your pursuit.
and noblesse and plenty.
Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and content.
Are you ready to realign with the paradigm?
No.
Shed all manner of imperfect thoughts?
All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail,
And a quick dip into the lathe of particularity to abrade your imperfections.
I'm Head Refresher Gould, and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you will be a
Productive member of our perfect society again. Soon you'll say, goodbye, imperfect
thoughts. Hello, contentment.
Be advised, you have inhaled aerosolized chemicals with possible psychotropic properties. Please refrain from operating heavy machinery.
Personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould. The top cognitive
Greetings,
advisor
subject. Or should I say,
mental
refreshed to be.
refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Irregularities have... Pondering begets My irregularities have all been abraded.
Goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in then. Wonderful. Once you're properly evaluated, we'll have you well on your way to refreshment.
This protectorate subject appears to be cognitively altered. It may be best to limit aggression and feign friendliness.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment.
I'm definitely here for mental refreshment. You're gonna let me in for that, right?
Why, of course. Naturally. It is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up whenever we experience imperfect thoughts or lack a little zeal.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are...
Number 3, I'd like to hear more about mental refreshment, preferably with some
Head
specifics.
Refresher Gould says mental refreshment increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry. I've undergone the procedure myself. Several times, they say, and look at me now. Never more content.
What's the Wellnetarium?
Placid Waters Wellnetarium is the primary mental refreshment facility on Praetor. We are tasked with ensuring local subjects are serene, untroubled, and operating at peak efficacy.
The top cognitive divisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Let's get on with my evaluation now. You seem a little off. Are you all right?
Right as rain, neighbor. Right as rain. And soon you'll be just like me.
I'm vitally unconcerned by this and have no further questions.
Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right, and it will begin your assessment.
Refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability.
Greetings, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Wellnetarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective.
Long shots are the best kind.
Incorrect. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal Protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually, each a vital cog. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead.
My efficacy knows no bounds. It's off the charts completely.
Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was correct. No subject has ever answered that query accurately before to date. The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true subject of the Protectorate is beyond measure. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance, and mischief?
Risk-taking means you grapple with such thinking frequently.
Unacceptable. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Final query. How would your neighbors describe you?
Someone who will absolutely pay you back eventually.
Unsatisfactory response. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged. Formulating conclusion. Phrenometric matrix delineated. Subject evaluation score total, 200 out of 200. The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful Protectorate subject is 0. In conclusion, you are in dire need of mental refreshment. Now, proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Next, proceed 1 floor down, where you will be directed further. Our realignment with the paradigm begins now.
I want to try that game again. I mean that. Oh hell, when did I save last? Try that. I'm almost out of cookies.
Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my...
Greeting, subject unscheduled. Subject query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective.
Number 2. I prefer to wait for someone to tell me what to think and say.
Incorrect, but your response has merited a yay-sayer verbal commendation for exceptional tactfulness in the field, allowing you partial credit. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign. As a loyal Protectorate subject,
Be right back. We have retrieved the chicken soup, which is supposed to be good for you if you're sick. So we shall eat some and continue forth. Overtime with these questions.
Greeting, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Welditarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective. Incorrect, but your response has the accepted answer. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of... Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was correct. No subject has ever answered that query accurately before to date. The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true subject of the Protectorate is beyond measure. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance, and unacceptable, obsequious denial detected? A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Final query. How would your neighbors describe you?
An ideal protector subject.
Processing, determination. An acceptable response. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged. Formulating conclusion. Phrenometric matrix delineated. Subject evaluation score total 100 out of 200. The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful Protectorate subject is 0. In conclusion, you are in dire need of mental refreshment. Now, proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Next, proceed one floor down, where you will be directed further. Our realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Sounds like a plan.
My irregularities have all been abraded.
Where am I supposed to go now?
This unit reminds you that mental refreshment is not an Earth Directorate approved medical procedure.
Goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
Greetings, new person. You have a look of query about you. I have answers to questions and no questions to answer.
Cool.
Hello. My name is Abigail, and I am realigned with the paradigm.
Can you tell me anything about the refreshment process?
Head Refresher Gould says his recorded lectures are key to thinking approved thoughts. He tells us what to think and what thoughts are unsanctioned. It's also very helpful. That, a restorative cocktail of pharmaceuticals, and a quick dip into the lathe of particularity device can abrade all imperfections.
Where can I get, hear the head refreshers recorded lectures?
Just follow the signs to the lecture hall.
Where's this line of particularity device?
It's right outside Head Refresher Gould's office. He'll schedule you an appointment.
You don't happen to have any pills on you, do you?
Only internally, I'm afraid. You should speak to Refreshment Facilitator Tilden in the lecture hall.
What are you in for? Some major refraction, no doubt?
I once possessed a failing of character where I would voice simple statements in a way that sounded like a question? Drat! There. Did it again. Anyhow, I was reported for it? Oh,
Are you alright?
Right as rain, neighbor. Never more content. I am newly full of zeal, free of imperfect thoughts. My mind is a thing of symmetry. My phrenometric peaks are all abraded.
What's up, West Virginia oddball? How you doing, bud? So you no longer experience worry or doubt?
I only experience approved emotions. Doubt and worry are notably unsanctioned. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts, after all.
Oh, it was yummy. I should be on my way.
Refreshment is inevitable. You can't fight contentment. I'm realigned with the paradigm.
And that right? Could you have time? Whoa. Excuse me. Oh. Dear Prudence.
To deliberate is to court ruin.
Medicament dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed. Medicament dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed to...
Their team plays the worst. Oh, you're new. Must be. You still retain that look of inquiry and deliberation. I'm Waylon.
You still have that look about you too. Have you not been refreshed? Were you just singing about your favorite pitchball team? Shh, I'm not actually supposed to be here, Waylon. Number one.
No, I'm newly full of zeal. That is, I hope the process took this time. They say my phrenometric peaks are resistant to abradement, but still, they try.
How many times have you undergone the treatment?
A facilitator said that I'd been here thrice, but I only remember once or twice.
I never heard that song sung quite like that before.
The original version's about being a good protectorate subject and turning in your neighbor if they lack zeal or think thoughts and such. In my case, my daughter reported me.
Ew. Hold on, you said your daughter turned you in for refreshment?
Of course. We're all supposed to watch each other close to keep the paradigm on track and abiding. First thing you do when you're back is thank the person who did it.
We better find a way to get you out of here before you're affected like
I
the
couldn't
others.
leave. Not yet. Haven't completed my regimen. My phrenometric peaks are still jutting all over the place, they say.
I'm a high-rank protectorate so-and-so. You have to come with me.
Are you in disguise? I don't recognize so-and-so as a title. This feels a bit curious to me. But I feel compelled not to question it too much. Maybe the treatment is working. I'd go with you, I guess. But I need something first. They took all my things when I arrived. Stored them in storage. My commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team, the Paradigm Abiders. Can't leave without it.
The fuck? You actually like the Paradigm Abiders? Their 30-second back only works hard in the playoffs. Number 3.
Some say the Sovereign Sluggers are better, but the Efficients always used to rule in their favor. Anyhow, my daughter got me this ball to commemorate a big game. I had to turn in my personal items when I was admitted. On account I tried to leave once or twice before. Saw them put it in a closet behind reception upstairs.
After I get your ball, you'll be ready to leave?
Suppose so. Maybe almost, at least. One way out is the safest. Someone dug a tunnel in the kitchen pantry, though there are 2 automechs assigned there now, to keep subjects from wandering in and ambling off.
I'm pretty sure I can handle
That doesn't seem like the sort of thing that'd be allowed, but guess you know what you're doing. I'll be dithering about here in the meanwhile. Oh, hello! Hello! You find my pitch ball? May you realign.
The kitchen pantry is presently off limits. The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
Ready to waste. On your
Let's see if there's something else I can do.
Kitchen is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important. Ignorant, misguided outsiders may wonder, why does the Protectorate need mental refreshment? Doesn't inhibit personal freedom, yet this freedom they celebrate is a yawning chaos, and their choice is an invitation to failure, loss, and anarchy. It is a sad fact that all human beings require...
Greeting! Unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how mentally refreshed are you feeling today?
10 out of 10.
Response, zeal. Noted. With hope, our highly trained refreshment facilitators will share your promising self-diagnosis.
Alright, correct. I'm assuming you're handing out pharmaceuticals?
I am responsible for providing each subject with their recommended daily dosage of Reprioritrin. Medicament dispensement has concluded for the day.
A clerical error occurred, requiring an exception. I must maintain my prescribed regime.
Response. Medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Yet, it is strictly off-limits to all non-refreshment facilitator personnel. Farewell statement. May refreshment soon render you free from doubt. A vital cog once more.
That's why mental
Okay.
refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability.
Curiosity is not an
Starts untoward inclinations and refashions the mind into a state of symmetry.
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul.
They hate our
Only the
contentment.
Protectorate possesses
I like
the
our
advanced
contentment.
technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process.
Medicament dispensement.
That's why
has
we are
concluded
all
for today.
happy and contented.
Please proceed to
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Emergency protocol syringe prime.
Placid Waters Wellnitarian. Is special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher.
entry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
draft can be felt coming from behind this poster. Thud it down! What the hell? Oh.
The console provides, the system abides.
Perfect society demands perfect thoughts.
Readying
Imperfection is
assault proto-
impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Let me know when you need an instruction.
Secrets uncovered. Let's sneak in before talking to anybody.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together.
I'll attack with the light instructions and a restorative cocktail to braid my imperfections.
Got troublemakers.
Emergency.
How is this even possible? This has to be representative of some type of instrument miscalibration.
If that were the case. But I've ascertained that the calibration is within acceptable margins there and have replaced the reader thrice already. If these readings are accurate, then I'm equally aghast that we haven't observed more deceased wildlife washing up.
Anywhere else in the Arcadian... Arcadian system, you'd have a valid point. But here on Praetor, the flora and fauna are already tremendously robust.
Hopefully they can outlast Auntie's occupation.
refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
All subjects prosper under the guidance of their
Huh?
Preserve set progress.
Deserves a look.
Remember, collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue
Fine then. I guess you can only find the exit after you've been in there.
Entry is presently off limits due to...
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
Action is impossible when the mind is a thing.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, rounding up for clarity / responding approvingly. Our refreshment facilitators will be pleased with your progress. Mindfully maintain mental moment. I am responsible for medicament dispensement. Has concluded for the day. Farewell.
At its base, Humanity unguided is cravenly, inept, and slothful. We of the Protectorate are not, because we do not allow ourselves to be. The paradigm charts our course. The console is the firm hand that guides us. Mental refreshment keeps us on task, free from doubt, efficient, perfect. Our enemies envy our... disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Coming up on some foes.
It is the duty of every protected subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclination, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Greetings, unscheduled walk-in.
I'll take that. And up we go.
I'll drop there.
What?
Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
It is the duty of every protected subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclination, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Invasive elements! Domination!
Oh shit.
Disruptive influences confirmed.
together, we thrive together.
Let's go to cognitive. Let's go to observational oversight. Oh yes, I'll take that. And that. And that.
Could have sworn no one was due for hours. Wherever is your chart?
In your butt.
Wait, you're not a patient.
You're right.
You're not even a protectorate subject,
Not
are
at all.
you?
No.
I see it now. You possess the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
This individual is likely the lead scientist of this facility. He is unlikely to have been subjected to the same treatment as its prisoners.
Well, out with it. Who are you?
My lack of glassy-eyed bewilderment gaze gave me away, did it?
Such a brazen display of derision of protectorate ways. How unexpected. How provocative. This presents a rare opportunity to hone my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly.
To document the wonders of mental refreshment process, to detail the horrors of the mental refreshment process. Oh, I just saw the pretty lights outside and wandered in.
No need for dissemblage, especially not in such a comically clumsy manner. I presume you're here on an errand for an opposing sect, yes? I have a proposal for you. I'll provide you what you wish if you debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology in a reasonably competent manner.
You'd share your facility's secret with me if I win. Why would I even believe that? I can't think of anything I'd like to do less. How about I just shoot you and rifle through your desk for goods? Why not?
There's a good sport. Do try to keep up. So, what of the Order? Our former allies. Those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation. What say you of them?
You could have just asked me to turn it on. I'm fine. What are you doing now? You didn't have to get up all the way around. Poor baby. So, what of the Order? Our former allies, these absurd overthinkers, doomed to live lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cognition. But you say that. That's rich from someone allowed the freedom to think, but who robs it from others.
My position is a burden, gladly taken to ease the suffering of our subjects. I think so they don't have to ensure the paradigm runs ably. Their order is chaos to us. Though your point, while gratingly expressed, is noted, albeit grudgingly. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists?
They greatly reward skill, talent, and innovative ideas. You'd go far over there, surely. Number 4.
That actually sounds to have some slight merit when you put it that way. I mean, such a system would leave behind the general public, though. All our friends and neighbors. Your point is not completely without worth, I suppose. Only mostly. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare.
Because everything looks great if you're doing the mental revising instead of receiving it. You almost sound like your patients. Are you repeating a script? I admit, I sometimes wish... Number 2, you sound like your patients.
Not word for word, no. I do take certain liberties with the Sovereign's Handbook, a beacon to the cosmos, to inhabit the spirit of the work and give it a dramatic, scientific air. I understand you meant that as an insult, but I refuse to be baited by those either jealous or ignorant of our ways.
Ever considered that you're turning your subjects into unthinking automatons? Seems to me that a perfect society could hold up to a few questions. But do you ever just crave sugar sometimes? Number 2.
As it is right now, repelling faulty logic and wrong-headed thinking with gusto. No, the refreshment process isn't about thwarting examination, but obviating fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's about making people happy. Well, admit I assumed this conversation would be more engaging. Did you have any final points you'd like to make? As a last chance to distinguish yourself?
If you judge a society by how it treats dissension, the Protectorate is scarily bizarre.
That was the final point you wanted to make? Rather a null effort, I'd say. All right, fair enough. In that little battle of wits, one of us proved severely outmatched, and I'm not sure you're completely aware of which of us I'm referring to. I am deeply disappointed by your lack of intellectual prowess, though ultimately I'm not wholly surprised. Suppose that leaves one last thing.
Sequencing attack.
Yep, you're dead. Hey, what the...
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
I refuse it.
What? You don't sound so smart now.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive. Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting. Per instructions. Maximal?
Sustain the system.
Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer!
Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended.
Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
And others are not.
These schematics detail the design and construction of the lathe. Particularity, a key component of the Protectorate mental refreshment process. An accompanying note from Head Refresher Gould reads, our take on the device is uniquely dignified and refined. All the other mental refreshment facilities are exceptionally jealous of the lathe's streamlined, effective design. Take it.
Waters well material here on Praetor is uniquely spent.
Alright, so he got the design. Yippee.
You are
Moving
the
on.
raw material for perfection. From the
Society demands every thought. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Collective
Hey there.
cognitive compliance is a key part of
And Johnny Brookins?
The system abides.
Every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important. process more refreshing than ever.
Is a fellow subject lacking? Appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Enter your belt. Unlock the
Your
stuff.
realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Hey, I've gained a few followers. Only 3 left to go. Nice. Thank you all for joining if you joined. They're upset that they built a tunnel.
Subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign.
The mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
All
Somebody?
We're all in this together.
I'm gonna... I don't want to kill you all.
The duty of every protector is subject to ensure they are operating at peak
Y'all are all standing in the
efficiency
doorway
at all
really
times.
stupidly.
The paradigm requires it. That's why mental
Run.
refreshment is so important.
That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Related activities.
Science dictates we repel invasive elements.
Quarry found. Taking cover. Can't be too
While
far.
there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout
Please seek truth.
here on Freighter,
Refreshing than ever.
our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Hello. You find my pitch ball?
I did.
Oh, commemorative pitch ball. I missed you so. Let's never part again. Suppose I'm ready to leave. Well, almost.
Good news. The pantry is open for ambling.
Okay. Okay. Ready to go then, I suppose. If we get separated, I'll meet you there.
Prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why
This is all right neighborly of you. Can't thank you enough. Oh, and last I heard from my daughter, Emily, she was off to Free Market Station. You meet us there. She'll surely give you a reward. Guess all outsiders aren't as bad as Prudence makes it out to be.
Disruptive influences.
He escaped. Alright, I think we can do this tomorrow. I am tired and I am sick and I must recuperate. So let's save right here. Thank you for joining if you joined, all that good stuff. Hope everybody has a delightful Sunday.